Welcome back to the channel, and we are looking at Elexir Finance Earn Elixir again today. So we did in fact have the DEX launch yesterday. Stuff went absolutely crazy, and I'm going to sort of give you guys an update on what's happened, what's going to happen moving forward, and some ideas and stuff that I have. But before we do get any further, remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Please do your own research and only invest what you are willing to lose. So we had the DEX launch yesterday. You can see I still have my level 5 Cauldron. It's currently earned me 3.74 Elixir, which is very nice. And I did get it up to level 5. So I bought another cookbook once they stocked up yesterday and managed to upgrade my Cauldron. So the DEX launch, let's look at it. So obviously the starting price would have been the $6 Elixir, the same as the initial public sale. And the price went parabolic. It literally topped out at $110, which was crazy. It actually held around $70, $68 for quite a while, but I knew at some point it was going to crash. And as we can see now, we're sat at around $30, but it's holding pretty stable around this price. So let me know if you bought in at the DEX launch. Have you bought in at any of these prices? Personally, I did not buy anything. I just knew the prices would go crazy. And unless you're a bot, it's quite hard to buy in early. But now the price has dropped a bit, maybe people could be looking at buying in. So if we look at Earn Elixir's tweets, we can see this is what they said post-launch status. The team is really happy with the launch. Price has spiked and is slowly stabilizing. They'll keep an eye on the price action. So yeah, as we can see, this was around while it was hovering around $70. But we can see it has dropped around half, well, more than half down to 30. We do have some news today that they got a listing on CoinGecko, and next stop will be on CoinMarketCap. So it's quite nice. You can actually see them on CoinGecko now, which is pretty good for the coin. But now this is the main thing I want to look at. So we had this DEX launch and people were literally buying tokens for $70 each. So, you know, if you want to make a Cauldron, it costs you 40 Elixir tokens. So people were literally buying tokens to make a Cauldron, and it was $70 a token, call it. So they were literally spending $2,800 to create one Cauldron. Meanwhile, on the NFT trade, like the secondary market, obviously the floor price has dropped now. Yesterday, the floor price was literally sitting at a little bit higher. We were around 12, 13, 14 AVAX, it sort of topped out at. So people were literally spending $2,800 to mint a brand new Cauldron when you could have just bought one with AVAX, which would have cost you, what, 14 times $80? So it would have cost you under half the price. So that's why, like, I guess people are buying the coin to trade it for profit. They're not actually using it to make a Cauldron, but I really just didn't understand that. And even if we have a look now at the current Elixir price, we'll call it $30. We'll just round it at that. If you want to make a Cauldron, again, you need 40 tokens. So Cauldron is still costing you $1,200. And that's just for a level 1 base Cauldron, absolutely nothing. However, again, the secondary market, the floor price right now is 7.9. We'll call it 8 AVAX right now. 8 times 80 per AVAX is 640. So again, that is basically half of the price. Yeah, it's nearly half the price you can buy one on the secondary market compared to this Elixir token, which means obviously Earn Elixir they're looking to launch some NFTs and stuff to use their token with. So unless people are just buying the token for other uses, not for Cauldrons, it just doesn't add up pretty much. Either this Cauldron, they need to half how much it costs to mint a Cauldron, but I doubt they'll do that because people have already bought them. Or this price is twice too high, or the floor price of Cauldrons is half what it should be. One of those three things needs to change for everything to add up, pretty much, if you guys understand what I mean. Because there's no point buying the token to mint a Cauldron right now, brand new, because it costs you double than literally just buying one on the secondary market. So that's my take. I still do have my Cauldron. It's sitting at level 5, which is pretty nice. During all of the hype yesterday, I actually flipped a couple. So on the DEX launch, I bought some for the floor before the launch at around 9 AVAX, and I sold in the peak at around 14, which is pretty nice. But my last Cauldron level 5, I'm just going to hold this and see what happens, because technically this Cauldron cost me around $300 all in, and that was from the initial sale. So I bought 300 worth of eELXR, which got me 50. I put 30 into this Cauldron because I got in at the early shop when they were selling them at a discount, and then I put 20 into cookbooks, which got my Cauldron up to level 5. So this cost me $300 all in. We're sitting at 3.7 for Elixir, which is around $100, call it 107. So I'm already 1/3 of the way back if I just wanted to claim this. However, my Cauldron is still worth value because it's level 5. So even if we have a look at the floor price for a level 5 Cauldron, if I can find it, there we go. Floor for a level 5 is sitting at 16.7 AVAX, which if we just take a quick look at the price, 81 times 16.7, I'm sitting at $1,352. And again, the Cauldrons on the secondary market with the current price are like half off. They're 50% of the token price to actually create them. So yeah, either the token price is going to keep dropping until it matches up with the secondary market, which I expect this token price probably will drop. Again, it's not financial advice, but in my opinion, I reckon this price will stabilize at around $20, and then the Cauldron floor price might rise a little. I reckon like that's what it's going to sort of hold at. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you reckon I should sell my level 5 Cauldron? But no, I want to keep it. I'll see what happens with the protocol. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. There was the thing about my streaks. So I'm up to a 3-day streak. They are looking at bringing the Wizard NFT soon. And the launch was actually pretty successful. If we have a look into the Elixir Discord, we can see this tweet here looking at the supply post launch. So in order of the protocol owned wallets, there's the Operation Wallet, Early Token Redeemer Contract, Vested Team Token, DAO Multisig, and Trader Geo LP pairs. That's the top 5 contracts. And then the rest of them are just like random people. And we can see the largest one owns 0.12% of the Elixir supply. That's like the biggest whale in the contract, which is really good because they only own 0.1%. So there's no real whales that can have a massive price influx, which is good. This guy's sitting on 673 Elixir. If we just do a quick bit of maths, that is currently worth around $20,000. So, well, yesterday it was worth 3 times that, nearly at its peak. So it was around 60,000. So I'm not too sure if they've sold it on or not, but that is the biggest whale currently. But I feel like it's gone quite well. Again, price is going to be moving around. Let me know if you're looking to invest or not. In my opinion, I'm just going to wait to see what happens with the price. I reckon it's going to drop again to about $20 over like the next day. Maybe the Cauldron aftermarket, the floor price will raise up again to around 10, and then sort of we'll see what happens with the protocol there on out. But again, we have the Wizards NFTs coming soon. And if you're trying to buy cookbooks or claimstones, there is actually a second Twitter account which tweets out this one, Magic Fed Alert. So if you want to know when to buy cookbooks, follow this Twitter account and turn on your notifications, because they tweet out as soon as cookbooks and claimstones come out, because cookbooks sell out pretty much instantly. I know some people are selling the cookbooks on aftermarket for like 2.5 Elixir each. So if you want to buy one or make a quick flip, you can try and do that. Claimstones aren't really selling out too much. And yeah, Cauldrons, do not buy them here. Buy them on NF Trade, it's half the price. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know your thoughts on this project, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video.